The 2014 elections have just seen John Key win with an astounding 1 million votes. Meanwhile, 750,000 people didn't show up to the polling booths at all. We went to K Road to ask people what they think about this.
Being a young voter, like this is my first year voting, I think it's hard to get the information about all the different people. Like, I voted, but I still wasn't really sure about what each party wanted, and it's not really like given to you. And even if you Google it, it's kind of hard to find like a non-biased way to kind of like summarize each party and each candidate.
I'd have to say part of it would have to do with all of the dirty politics. People feeling like, what's the point? It's just, and this is what John Key was after as well, I think, is to put people off. And generally the people who don't vote are the people who would vote left. So to turn it into a circus is actually a good thing for him to do, and that's what he managed to do.
I think a lot of people couldn't be bothered. I think the weather was against them. Maybe it was their way of being silent protest. But I think generally it was apathy.
They either don't have the resources to get access to the information about voting, or because of their kind of their socioeconomic status, their class, that information wasn't readily made available to them.
How did you find the voting process?
It was so easy. I tried to do a bit of research and get a bit of information, but a lot of it is biased, and talking to people, they definitely give you their personal opinion, and it's really hard to make your own decision. But it was so easy going in and voting and everything. I'm not sure why more people didn't do it.
It was alright, it was easy. There's lots of voting places, so I don't know why they just couldn't go.
It was very easy. I hadn't really gone out on the day intending to vote, but there was a polling place right across the road, and I thought, it's 5 minutes of my time, I might as well say what I want to say, I guess, yeah.
And thinking about the elections in 2017, what more do you think could be done to increase voter turnout?
I think there does need to be a lot more focus on the student voice. I know that a lot of people just don't really care or don't really know a lot about politics or that kind of, and that definitely influences the vote.
Hey, it's up to people. It's up to people to do their own thing. You know, they've got to get out if they want changes. They've got to do it.
I'd say definitely use the media a lot more, and like social media that kids actually, teenagers actually use to kind of like get out and let them know what's happening.
The results of the special vote aren't expected to be in until the 4th of October, but it seems for now politicians have got their work cut out for them in getting voters to the election in 2017. This is Amelia Mazza for Te Wahanui.